Thanks so much for tuning in. It's clearly stated you're with Vibrating Minds. I want to piggyback onto the video that I just made earlier about deleting people out of your life. And I want to elaborate a little bit because it's way bigger than just delete, right? So here we are, all living our journey, all doing our due diligence, I guess, right? We're all just trying to do the best with what we know until we know better, then we hope that we do better. But that's not everybody's, process. Most of us are here just battling. It's a consistent, continual, constant life battle. Most of us, and I'm not talking about all of us, of course not, but most of us are here struggling. And we're not only struggling to make ends meet with life itself, but we're also struggling to understand why. What's it all for? Why are we doing this? Which forces us to kind of look at our life and we tend to look outward. We look at our job, we look at our marriage, we look at our occupation, our education, our parents, our upbringing, our tradition, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay, all good. Of course, that's what you've lived with your whole life. But here's the thing. Contrary to what you've been programmed to think that your value is outward, what you really, really need to do through all of this is shut down the outside perspective and start self-reflecting. Do an internal look at you. Look at yourself not as a name, not as a color, not as a race, not as a religion, not as a title. Just you here as a soul on earth living a human experience. You're here because you sanctioned yourself to be here. And you're here for a reason. And what you need to do right now is figure out what is your reason. In order for you to understand that, you have to detach the tags. Mother, father, brother, sister, John, Julie, Jim, all of you, right? Ishmael, Jacob, Alan, Paul, Jean-Bastien, Jean-Marc, Marco. Remove all the tags. Drag yourself down to your bare minimum. And it's hard because you've been programmed so well. You've been so well programmed that when you start removing the tags, you feel bare and you become afraid and you become scared because you don't recognize yourself. Of course you don't. You've been tagged your whole life. Contrary to popular belief. You are responsible for you. You write your own story. You decide your storyline. And with that, you decide who to add, who to remove, who to fix, and who not to fix. And by fixing, I don't mean fix in that sense. But here's the thing, okay? When you find that your presence no longer is valuable in someone's world, and you find that someone's presence is no longer valuable in your world. Now, I'm going to tread on this very carefully because here's the thing. We're all put here for a reason, right? We're all here to intertwine in each other's 3D storyline. And we all have a role to play in each other's story. Good guys, bad guys, whatever. And it don't matter if it's biological or not. It don't matter if it lasted a week, a year, 10 years, 35 years, or 57 years. If somewhere along the way you feel, for whatever your reasons may be, because you are on your own personal journey, everything you are doing is your responsibility. You can't blame your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your friend, your job. You can't blame anybody for any options that are in your world right now. None. I'm going to kind of cut it here in the sense of I do understand that there are people that are under, I guess the word is certain familial family obligations, which means that they really don't have choices in the jobs and the stuff that they do. But again, while I say that, I'm also going to say in the same sentence, there are options. There are options. Okay. You can say no if you choose to. But again, that is your own story. You wrote your own storyline. It's going to play out the way you want it to play out. Okay. That's basically it. And I want you to know that anywhere along the way, if you are not happy with your storyline, you have a right to change it. Anywhere along the storyline, if you are not happy with the characters you predetermined to play a role in your world, you can delete them. Don't allow any external world or pre-programmed program to make you believe that it is a selfish act to choose self-worth, self-value, and self-esteem over another human being any day. And if there is anybody out there that is telling you that because they are biological, you should put up with it, or because it's a long time partnership, you should put up with it, or because it's a long time process and contractual agreement, no. You can delete anybody from your world at any time you like. But also note, as much as you have the power to delete people from your world, they also have the power to delete you from theirs. Thanks, guys. I'm at 11. Until next time, clearly state it with vibrating minds. Don't mind me. Just doing a little bit of candle magic. I just cut the candle stuff off. Yeah. So it kind of makes me, I enjoy it. It's very peaceful. Thank you. Bye now.